Hello everybody and welcome back to the VR News Weekly Roundup number 7, covering the dates from March the 1st to March the 10th. As always, let's kick it off with general VR news. HTC will open source full body tracking for Vive with the tracker. This is an amazing thing for VR developers to get their hands on and can and will lead to some amazingly immersive games in the future once devs get to sink their teeth into it. CNN VR will now start distributing 360 videos for all major VR headsets, but it excluded the Vive in the press release. They included the Gear VR, Rift, and Daydream. So not only did they forget the Vive, but they also forgot the PSVR. Now these are only 2D 360 videos, so we won't be missing out on much, but hopefully they'll amend their press release and also support the Vive. The Xbox One is confirmed to have a VR headset in the works. This is in addition to the Windows 10 VR headsets that will be coming out in the next couple of years. HTC has announced a deluxe audio strap for the HTC Vive, and pre-orders will start in May for $100 and ship in June. Now this thing looks amazing. It has integrated audio, it looks way more comfortable, and it looks like it'll be better than the Rift head strap. So one of the main complaints with the Vive is the comfort of the head strap, and they will now be fixing it with this $100 edition. The Oculus Touch and Rift combo is now only $600, making it the cheapest option to get into high-end PC VR gaming. This is amazing for VR and will hopefully introduce thousands of more people to the genre. LG is now working on a Steam VR compatible headset with a flip-up visor. It's only in prototype phase right now, but it looks very promising from what we've seen. A company called Tactical Haptics is making a Steam VR controller with increased haptic feedback and thumbsticks. Now again, this is also only in prototype phase right now, so it doesn't look quite consumer friendly, but this is quite an interesting development nonetheless, and I can't wait to see more third-party controllers being introduced to the market. HTC is starting to offer a Vive 0% financing, 0 down payment plan. Basically, that comes out to about $40 a month you can get your HTC Vive. Now, I'm not sure what the details of this exactly are, and they haven't started offering it just yet, but they will very soon. So this is also going to bring, hopefully, thousands of more people to the HTC Vive and VR in general. And really, I wish they would have offered it when I bought my Vive, because I totally would have hopped on that. And now let's move on to new games that have released this past week. Orbis VR, the VR MMORPG Kickstarter, is live but ending very soon. They've already exceeded their goal of $10,000 and have currently around $24,000, but if you want to try to get any of the Kickstarter rewards, you only have a few days to do so. Plex VR, the video player, is now on Steam for $9.99, albeit with mixed reviews. Belko VR, an escape room experiment, is now on Steam for free. Airmet Command is now on Steam for $19.99. Pavlov VR is now on Steam for $9.99 and is being hailed the CSGO of VR. This could potentially be better than Onward, but I have not played it personally yet. And now let's move on to updates to existing games. The Doom 3 VR mod received a massive update with teleportation, third-person voice controls, and more. So if you own Doom 3 BFG, make sure to check out this VR mod because it makes it feel like an entirely unique VR experience. Battledome, formerly the most popular VR shooter, just received a new update with new additions and polish. So hopefully this can revive its dwindling player base. And now let's move on to upcoming games. Regency VR, a multiplayer medieval VR RTS, has recently released some teaser footage and looks quite promising. Hopefully, it'll be reminiscent of Stronghold on the PC. Iron Wolf VR comes out March 13th on Steam Early Access. This is a game that takes you to the inner bowels of a World War II submarine while you attack ships and carry out covert missions. Star Trek Bridge Crew from Ubisoft confirmed to have 40+ hours of gameplay. This game is coming out later this year and I personally cannot wait for it. And now on to the Community Spotlight, where we take a look at what the community's done and show it off. A Reddit user by the name of Qball61 is making better Vive iPhone integration. Now, I don't know about you, but I could never get my Vive phone integration to even work. So he's working currently for an iOS version, and from what we've seen, it looks very, very promising. And for the final community spotlight, I want to give a shout out to other VR YouTubers that are much more talented than I and deliver content on a much more regular basis. So if you like watching VR videos, you may have heard of a few of these people, but I want to make sure you know about all of them, just in case you want to watch some VR content when I'm not making any. This list is in no particular order. First up, we have Rowdy Guy. He makes a lot of cool VR content. Nathy, the biggest VR YouTuber. Man vs. VR, Eric Hartley, Martin Risby, Fogan, PSVR Frank, PlayStation VR Wise Guy, VR Vibe, Prometheus TV, who does a lot of mixed reality videos, Josh Dub, who is an up-and-coming VR YouTuber, and JDeck VR, who's brand new to the game. Make sure to go check out all those VR YouTubers and see if any of them tickle your fancies. They're all great people, and they're all much more talented than I, so if you enjoy my content, you should definitely enjoy theirs. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this VR News Weekly Roundup. As always, if you want to see my list of sources so you can go read more about a particular topic for yourself, go down in the description below. There is a Word document with citations and sources all throughout it. I hope you guys enjoy this VR News Weekly Roundup. Of course, I've not been doing it weekly like I need to be. Please let me know what you think about this episode down in the comment section below, because I really need to buckle down, start doing this weekly again, but I've just been so busy. So hopefully I'll be able to provide that weekly content for you. If not, of course, there's these other YouTubers that are, again, making great content every day. So hope you all have a nice one, and I will see you in the next one.